my beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for January 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your personal details, and I will never ask you for your credit card details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Okay, let's move straight on to your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, so we have Venus in retrograde until the 29th of January, which means it's a very nostalgic time, especially when it comes to twin flame energy. We start to think about our twin a little bit more. Also, there is that yearning, so it is prime time for twins to reach out to each other during this Venus retrograde. So if you haven't heard from your person already, there is still time to hear from that person. Now, please make sure you're in a twin flame connection before you sort of commit yourself to this reading. If you don't know what one is, please check it out online. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to give you the full sort of lowdown on what it is, but it often involves two people who are energetically charged in the same way. They meet and they, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. They, how can I put that? They meet, they also trigger each other because they've often had a similar journey, and there is a separation period where one is the runner and the other person is the chaser. Now, it is a very difficult journey to take. Not everybody decides to take it in this lifetime, okay? They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, we got 2 there. Okay, interesting. So, I'm going to get all the cards first before we move forward. Quite an interesting dynamic here with the person that you're with. So it's going to be quite a complex reading, is what I can see already. But yeah, both parties need to spiritually evolve separately before they come together in union. Now, this is the January reading, so let us see what is happening here for you. We've got the first card you got there is possibilities, okay? So I feel like you're looking at this person with potential, but you recognize that this person could be a project, or they have been. Now, a similar energy came out for the Cancerian reading. We got a Tower here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You're coming to some sort of major realization. This was quite a shocking relationship for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We've got 2 cards here. The Moon, and we've got the High Priestess, both using intuition, and they want me to go one more. Whoa. Temperance and Empress. Okay, so the first card here you have on this particular twin flame journey that I'm picking up is possibilities. As you can see, you're gaining clarity. You're looking for the light. And it says here, there's potential in this relationship. However, know that this could translate into being a project, and it's up to you to decide if it's worth it. Now, as I said, I did a Cancerian reading earlier, so water element reading, which means you're sinking in some sort of way, whether you want to be with this person, because it's going to be challenging, okay? And it has already been challenging. Now, just a little reminder, we are not here to fix another person. That is not our job in this lifetime. Our job is to focus on ourselves, spiritually evolve, and look at what we put into our cup of love to offer another person. So if you think about, everybody's got a cup. which they fill with love for themselves first. So if you put insecurity in there, if you put self-loathing, if you put avoidance in there, you give that cup of love to another person. You project your energy onto them and vice versa. You want to get a cup of love that is full of love. And also you want to give one that's full of love. So we have to process things separately. I always describe twin flames like magnets. They're so alike in their polarities that, they attract each other, but they also repel each other. There is a space in between, the invisible sort of element in between that keeps them apart. They never truly connect in the way that they hope to because they're so alike. But if one magnet or both magnets, they remain separate and they sort of change the dynamics within each magnet, the polarities, they come together in a match. So it's all about matching frequencies, and mirrors are images of each other. Okay, so it's about spiritual evolving. So this person, this relationship, very challenging. So first of all, I'm sending you a huge hug out there, especially since you got a Tower energy. That means it's been quite a shocking realization in this relationship. This relationship may have even made you crumble to your knees. So I've been in a relationship dynamic like that, so I understand. So I'm sending you the biggest hug I have to offer there for you. Very difficult journey to take. In general, I mean, this twin flame. Not every relationship, not every twin flame relationship comes together in unity, because some people give up because it's too difficult and too painful. But we have palm tree, bringing ideas to life, magical creations. So I feel like you are actually creating some sort of plot twist energy. I'm going to pull a quick card on this because palm tree, it gives me an energy of you trying to create peace and harmony even in the midst of this storm. So I feel like you're focusing on yourself, focusing on your inner peace, trying to gain some sort of clarity, but I feel like you're looking for stability. You may even be taking some time out from this relationship or this relationship dynamic in order to protect your wonderful energy. 5 of Wands. It's been there's so much conflict, so much drama. The 5 of Wands, the tradition of this card means to be in training. Okay, so it's almost like you are making yourself stronger by taking a little bit of time out. But you may feel like it's been so challenging that you're not really sure if you should proceed. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're thinking about the rejection, how challenging the rejection has been in this relationship. You may have found yourself as the chaser in this particular connection. Now, what happens when we take our focus off the twin flame and focus on ourselves as the chaser? We focus on our own needs. Yeah, walking away, 8 of Cups. I could feel the shift in your energy, so I needed to talk about when you take your focus off your twin, you actually magnetize their energy. They start to come and seek you. They start to process their feelings. They stop coasting. They stop ghosting, and they start to come seeking. Okay, and this person's got the submarine, so they are starting to seek. They're starting to dive a little bit deeper in their emotions. So your energy here, you're walking away because it's emotionally not fulfilling. It's been very challenging, but also I feel like there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of arguing, especially at the end there, but the rejection is just too much. It was brutal. And the 8 of Cups says you deserve better. It's not emotionally fulfilling where you're at with this relationship. So I feel like you're in search of something different, something more authentic. I also feel with the 8 of Cups, you're going on a journey of discovery. You're letting go and you're seeking deeper meaning. Now remember, your twin does actually mirror you in a different way. They're seeking deeper meaning too. So they're on a similar journey, but separate. I feel like you have to acknowledge that you have to heal the old wounds of this and walk away, because that's where it brings security and empowerment. Okay, so I feel like you are deciding to withdraw from this connection. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what's next in this energy. But what happens when the person in the 8 of Cups walks away, they stumble upon the 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, which is a dream come true. So I do feel like you're walking away, even in the uncertainty of this relationship. You know it's a project, you know it's been difficult, but I feel it's been too much. You are taking some time out, or you've taken a step back in this union. This may shock your person, because I feel with that Tower energy, and we're going to clarify it now, but the Tower basically means there's been a really sudden change or upheaval in this relationship, And I feel towers are not to be feared, really, especially with the twin flame journey. There is often a very shocking separation period, and it feels very damaging, but actually it brings positive transformation. As you can see, things have been stagnant. You know, the tower only shows up, it's divine intervention, basically a lightning bolt, an act of nature, intervention from spirit, enters a situation because things have become stuck. The tower is basically representative of a prison. And, you know, these butterflies, they represent change, transformation, but they've been going round and round in circles, feeling really comfortable, doing nothing in that prison. They've been stuck, stalemate, nothing is happening. So a lightning bolt enters the situation, epiphany, either a different way of thinking or some sort of sudden action or movement that transforms the situation to something that is a little bit less comfortable. So the building is on fire there. So the two butterflies, they have to exit. They have to take a leap of faith, because it's better to come out of the comfort zone than to stay where you are. So I feel like there is a real shift, a real change. You're coming out of your comfort zone by walking away. And in doing so, you're shaking up the dynamic of the twin flame journey, making you the person who withdraws. You become the runner and your person becomes the chaser. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange, okay? So when you think about the magnets again, one magnet changes its polarity, the other one comes closer because something has changed, okay? And then this magnet here has to also change something, and then they come together. So let us get a little bit more depth on this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Whoa, I'm gonna have to go get that card, or those cards. I feel like there's more. Just to let you know, I'm only reading the uprights in this deck. You got the Four of Pentacles. I'm just gonna go, one moment, please. Okay, so I can see your energy. We've got the Hierophant there. We have the Page of Cups. And we also have the Strength card. So you're having the courage. We've got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're holding on to some aspects of the relationship. You're looking for stability, but I feel like you're trying to, it's almost like you recognize you've been holding on to a pattern or a way of doing things. There's been a cycle here of, sorry, I'm just readjusting my seat, a cycle here of going round and round in circles. And I feel like you're looking for long-term security, especially since we have the Hierophant there with it. You're looking for someone that you can depend on, something, I feel like your expectation is to have a relationship that has longevity, security. Also with the Hierophant, it is about learning. So I feel like you've learned that you have to do something different, because if you do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. So I feel like you are shaking up the energy. You're walking away. Also with the Hierophant, I feel like, you know, you've learned a lesson in this. The person you were dealing with, very, very rigid in their energy. They don't open up to love easily, or they don't show their feelings easily. They don't open up to vulnerability. So I feel like you're having to learn about holding back. So I feel, Pisces, because you're so wonderfully sensitive and you're so emotive and so nurturing and caring and so supportive as a person, you're very emphatic. You're like an emotional sponge. I feel like you're learning how to have control over your feelings, or you're starting to repress your feelings or hold back in some way. It's not a comfortable position for you to be in, and you may at times feel like wanting to reach out to this person, because we've got that Page of Cups. It's almost like you're holding back, and then you want to say, but I love you. This is a Pisces card there showing up in your energetic sphere. So this Pisces energy of wanting to show love. You know, pages bring news. So I feel like you want to reach out. You want to message this person. But the Four of Pentacles says, and then you hold back because you've learned to sort of temper your energy. We got the Strength card there, okay? Also with the Page of Cups, I feel like you may be thinking about new love, opening yourself up, going in a new direction. You have so much love to offer. You're recognizing how much you bring to the table. You're someone who's so exciting to be with. You offer a love that is second to none. So anybody who receives your love would be like on top of the world. I feel like they would have a prize in itself. You know, Pisces love is very intuitive, caring, sensual, you know, private, mysterious, charming, refreshing, all of those wonderful sort of attributes that you offer. So I feel like you are looking at what you have to offer and realizing that some of your expectations have not been met, and that's why you have to remove yourself. It takes a lot of courage to do that. Okay, so I feel like you're building back with, even though you've struggled with this, I feel like you're building back stronger than ever before after a very damaging and heart-wrenching situation in this. But it takes a long time to temper those feelings. So I feel like you're trying to get them all under control. Not that you don't feel them, not that you don't want to express them, but I feel like you may be wondering if it's falling on deaf ears. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up from your side. The first side is yours, second side is your person's, the third is the unified energy. Now your person is in self-care mode, so they're also in I guess mirroring your energy. It says here, no matter what's happened before or how hard things feel for you right now, you cannot deny yourself some TLC. Your body is sacred. So this person is coming to some sort of self-care routine. Now this person, especially if they're the runner and they've been avoidant of their energy, they tend to ignore them. How can I put that? It's almost like they tend to ignore how they truly feel. And self-care is about not doing that anymore. It's about owning it. It's about being honest with yourself. It's difficult. Okay, so I do feel like this person is getting stronger. But let me just pull a quick card on it and see why the self-care. I mean, everybody's got to have some sort of self-care routine. But what's going on, with this person? We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Workaholism, okay? Maybe even some sort of financial setback there. This person, they feel quite, not dependent. I feel like they feel quite vulnerable right now. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like they've been focusing on their finances because pentacles keep coming up for them. This person is working really hard, trying to create some sort of success for themselves, but they're looking at situations where they've given their time and their energy to perhaps the wrong things, and it wasn't worth it, is what I feel. It didn't bring them the self-sufficiency that they required. It didn't hit the mark. Six of Pentacles. They're trying to create some sort of balance, some sort of harmony there. Also, they're praying for some sort of miracle from the universe. We got the High Priestess. They may not be telling you this. High Priestess is about repression. You know, when people repress their feelings so much, it becomes an explosion. It sort of opens up all at once. So be mindful of your wonderful self as well, trying to hold back. But Ten of Cups. They're trying to work out what makes them happy. Okay, they're trying to work out what makes them happy. The High Priestess in the reverse. I mean, it's almost like they feel, and they may have said this to you, where they feel like the happy ever after is false, or they don't believe in it. And it's almost like they went to work on their fortune and they put their energy into the wrong things. Either their career, they focus on their career, left no time for anything else. And I just feel like this person is starting to recognize what is truly important in the world, because they've been disconnected from their center. Okay, I feel this person's been very clouded, very sort of like blocked in their intuition. I felt like this person didn't even know what made them happy anymore. Now, I'm not here to take anybody's side or to say they did this, you did that. I'm here to understand the energy so that I can transmute an outcome for your situation. But it's made this person go inward. We've got submarine. This person's diving deep. It says, diving deep, literally. Unraveling the subconsciousness. This is something that they have repressed for a long time. They did not want to face who they truly are, what they truly want. They just always avoided. So this person is now, in these moments, these pockets of self-care, they're actually emotionally coming to terms with their feelings and opening up to them. Also, if you think about a submarine, it's quite a pressured container, but they're willing to go to the depths. So they're willing to look at their emotions. The Will card signifies that they are learning. They're entering a new cycle, and they may have completed a cycle of unrest and avoidance. But let us go here and find out a little bit more. The World card talks about fulfillment. So I feel like this person is looking at their idea of what makes them happy. I would say this person right now is going on a journey of self-discovery in a different way than you are, but you're sort of mirroring each other. So I would say at this moment in time, it's kind of like a stagnant energy. It will remain in that sort of position for a little bit, but let's see a little bit more. Let's see when it starts to shift in a more positive way. Ten of Swords and Justice. This person is trying to find balance, trying to find a solution to the end of something. So either they were going through some difficult situation in their world. I mean, the Fool card indicates there is definitely a new start. They're weighing up their options. Something's come to an end. So it could be that they gave all their life, for example, to a career and focusing on a dream or a goal. And then the pandemic came along, for example, and, you know, there's a different way of working now. We've had to shed some things and be flexible and find other ways to do things. So I feel like something may have come to a very painful ending for this person. And the Justice card sort of indicates that they're having to make a decision now. They're owning their truth. They're looking with fairness. I mean, if you knew that your person had taken somebody else, I'm not picking up on that energy, but I'm just going to clarify for those whose person took a karmic, for example. This person may be separating from that person. Something is coming to an end. The World indicates an end of a cycle. The Ten of Swords, end of a cycle. The Justice card could be a separation or divorce in some way. Eight of Wands there, which is action, change. So there's definitely a change in this person's circumstances. Something's coming to an end. Something that they were fighting for, they're just walking away from it. They're walking away, completely away. They're giving up on it. I feel like this person's got a lack of confidence in the way that they built or focused, had a passion for something. It's not your relationship. I feel like this person's walking away from something. Okay, can you please clarify a little bit more? Yes, person, Nine of Wands. This person was fighting for something, but it just didn't work out the way that they'd hoped. So this person is taking some self-care. Nine of Wands is very sort of like, you know, someone persisted and persisted and they thought it was worth fighting for, but it was really painful in the end. It was detrimental to them. They're walking away from whatever that was. Okay, and they're having some sort of new start. The Fool card represents, you know, a change, taking a risk, opening up to a new adventure. So this person is thinking about loyalty, about their emotions, about the journey. Also, I feel like this person is starting to have faith in what truly matters. So let me just see what that means for you. What does it mean to the twin flame journey? How is this person feeling about my beautiful Pisces? What's going on there with the twin flame journey? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The Devil card. This person is obsessed with you, bonded to you. The World card in the reverse. So they feel like there's unfinished business here. They have not got closure on this. I would say also that this person they're learning the lesson, but they haven't fully got there yet. That's why I said there's still a bit of a pause in this. So the World card in the reverse says, you know, we got Three of Pentacles there. Three of Pentacles in the reverse suggests that there's no other party, okay? There's no one else involved in the situation. This person, they feel completely obsessed by you, addicted to you, but it could be that chemistry is off the charts with this person. I mean, sexually, they're really attracted to you. The chemistry is off the charts, but I feel like it's something deeper. There needs to be a more grounded foundation in this relationship. The World card there indicates that they're not done here yet. They feel like it's still open. There's no closure on this just yet. I'm going to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Beyond the Devil, if they become aware of, I mean, this could be that they've got commitment issues at the moment and they're processing that right now, because the Three of Pentacles means there's not even anybody else. Three of Swords, pain. So Three of Swords in the upright there indicates a loss. They may feel like they've lost you, or they were processing something that was very damaging before they met you, and it caused them to be in an unhealthy sort of energy with you. Can you show me the Devil card a little bit more clear? Okay, so this person, they could have had real commitment issues. A lot of confusion, indecisive energy. They're a bit wishy-washy, as it were. And, you know, they always say Pisces is a bit wishy-washy, and I don't agree with that at all. I feel like this person has been very indecisive. And if someone is indecisive, I would say, yeah. I mean, the Four of Swords is saying that this person is a solitary energy. They're taking some time out. They're resting, they're retreating. Whatever has gone on in their world has caused a lot of, either they're losing something, or they lost something. They're going through some heartbreak. And again, I'm not here to take sides and say, oh, poor them. I'm here to understand the state that they're in at the moment. Okay, so there is a blockage. This person is, you know, weighing up their options, trying to find a solution to something in their world. Are they focusing on the twin flame journey? Whoa. The Death card. Okay, now the Death card signals an end of a pattern. It's ending to bring a new beginning. So it can mean that this person either thinks it's, well, we've already clarified this person doesn't think it's over. We had the World card in the reverse, but they need something to change in this relationship for it to work. Because the Death card basically means transformation, change. It doesn't mean a direct ending of something. It means to transition to something other, okay? So I feel like they need to break an old habit, for example, and release anything that's blocking them in order to make room for the twin flame union. Because at the moment, it just looks like they're struggling with something. Okay, the Two of Pentacles there can mean that this person is working out their commitment issues. They're struggling, they're overwhelmed with something, but they normally have an inability to commit. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. They just keep giving me the same card, so I'm going to have to move on because the Ten of Swords in reverse, they're having a new start. They're recovering from something. They're moving on from a painful situation. I don't feel like it's your situation. I'm going to ask one more card, one more question. Their feelings, their deep, deep feelings towards my beautiful Pisces. Okay, so they want to return, that they want a second chance with you. We got the Judgment card there, and we got the Four of Pentacles. So this person wishes that they could open up more to you. They wish they could be more vulnerable with you, they wish they could be their authentic self, which I feel like you got under their skin. You understood them from a position of it's almost like you could see them. You could see through them. You could see them. And whilst they appreciated that you met them on that level, there's an element here of this person being very guarded. They didn't like, they're denying their feelings. They're avoidant. Okay, they're reluctant to go to that space, to open up to that level of love. But the Judgment card there says they're weighing up their options. They're taking some time out to think. They're sort of at a bit of a fork in the road where they're trying to release things that are getting in their own way. You know, it's almost like they're trying to get out of their own way and dig a little bit deeper and recognize that there's more to life than shiny gold things, or there's more to life than the things that they've been chasing. So this person's having a real wake-up call. This person's having a moment of clarity, and they're making some final decisions in their world on their life's purpose. They're opening up. But the Judgment card literally means second chances, to rebirth, to sort of absolve the past and renew the energy. So I feel like this person wants a second chance with you. They want to be open up with you. They want to be more open with you. But right now, I feel like they're dealing with something that prevents them from taking that leap of faith. So we're going to go over to the unified energy, see what's happening here. Doesn't mean that, because this is a January reading, doesn't mean that in the future things will not progress. But I feel like this moment in time, there's a little bit of stagnant energy, and you're taking the, you're taking charge to change the energy. So we do have one goal, two ways. You could be attracted to someone who does things very different from you, but if you learn to communicate, you can both make it work. So that's about sacrifice, okay? Both of you can sacrifice and come to some sort of compromise in order to make this work. But you're both coming, it's interesting, both of you, I feel, in terms of love, there's so much love there, but you're both coming from different angles, okay? And it's been quite difficult, quite challenging. But again, they're indicating, Spirit indicating this particular journey that I'm picking up on, it's quite a project. So you're either in or you're walking away. We do have commitment issues and in sync. So the first one, commitment issues, it says here, they give you excuses as to why they can't be with you, but give you enough to keep you hanging around so they can come back when it's convenient. Be careful of that, my beautiful Pisces, okay? Also, make sure that you're in a twin flame union and not a false flame union. If they keep giving you excuses like for many, many years, I would see that as a red flag, okay? But this is about the mask and it coming off, so I'm going to clarify this card. We do have in sync. You just get each other, perhaps you finish each other's sentences or know what they're thinking. This connection sometimes feels effortless. So I can see the conundrum. Sometimes it feels effortless. Sometimes you feel like you're all in and that you're both sort of on the same page. And the next minute, there's a plot twist. Okay, so let me just clarify this energy because, I mean, this could be quite a damaging energy. And I do not condone anyone going back to anyone who exhibits this sort of swinging, immature energy. But the heart wants what the heart wants. So you know your own relationship and how you want to play it. This is quite intense. I felt like real heart explosion energy here. I'm just going to go get that other card. One moment, please. Okay. So the energy that we've got here is, we've got the Knight of Cups, we've got the Chariot in reverse, we've got, oh wow, I just saw what we got. We've got the Lovers card and we've got the Page of Pentacles. So the Chariot card is a loss of direction, okay? It is also a pause card. It is no movement card. So there's a bit of stagnant energy in this relationship. The Chariot card can indicate, you know, self-doubt, loss of control, defeated. So there's moments of feeling like completely out of control, so someone puts the brakes on. And that's where this commitment issue is coming on in. But we got the Knight of Cups here and we got the Page of Cups. So I do feel like, you know, there is love and stability available in this relationship, but I feel, especially with that Lovers card there, you both know you're twin flame. You both know that you're meant to be together. This is Gemini energy, the sign of duality. So both, you know, you are both sides of the coin, as it were. But I do feel with this energy that you choose each other each time, but I just feel all of a sudden it's like this person talks themselves out of it or feels so much loss of control of their emotions that they put the brakes on. That's what I keep getting. I'm going to pull separate cards in these Page of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups because I do feel like with patience, because the Page of Pentacles tends to be about being patient with somebody, but I feel like you've already been very patient with this person, Pisces. I do feel like there's a lot of love on offer for this relationship, but it's going to take courage. And when you get a King of Wands there, this is about influence. Okay, so I feel like having the confidence to, I feel your actions by walking away with that Chariot card, I feel like your action of walking away, putting the brakes on, you this time are doing that. I feel like you encourage this person, you somehow influence this person to come towards you and take action. Okay, but I need to pull a card on this Page of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups because at the end of the day, you don't want it to keep sort of swinging between the two for this, because you could go on for years offering and then not offering and then the person running away, and you don't want to be in that energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Okay, the Nine of Swords in reverse says have faith. Okay, this is about rest, recovery. Take a moment to just not focus on it. It's been quite an extreme relationship. So I feel like there's a lot of healing that is necessary in this before you move forward. Ace of Swords, the not talking at the moment energy is to give you both time to breathe. I mean, they're showing me exactly the way it's meant to go. You're meant to walk away. That Eight of Cups is coming up there again. No talking, withdrawing, walking away. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? The Star and the Queen of Cups. Withdrawing your love will cause confusion. Not a game. It's about protective energy. It's about protecting your energy. And then the Page of Pentacles comes in. I needed to make sure that they're giving me the journey as to the Page of Pentacles, because pages can sometimes bring new energy. So I just want to make sure that it, you weren't, because I feel like you may be opening yourself up to new love. Whilst there is new love on offer for you, my beautiful Pisces, should you want to take new love, I just wanted to see if your person is taking the journey that they're meant to take. With that Eight of Cups in the reverse, that means you're walking away. The Star in the reverse, it causes confusion, okay? And I feel like it really causes this person some despair, where they just, whatever they couldn't see before, they start seeking. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is like you withdrawing your love. And I feel like this person, I feel like you've withdrawn because it's made you feel insecure about waiting, because time is so precious. And the Page of Pentacles there, the offer comes on in. This person offers their love and something solid. They give you something a little bit more trustworthy, not just words, but actions. So that doesn't really help you, of course, in the waiting process. I do feel like it's going to be some time, because pages, coin energy tends to be quite slow energy, but they are building the courage to come forward. I mean, we've got anchor, have faith, choose optimism. That's literally what that Nine of Swords means as well. Have faith. It's nothing to worry about. This is part of the process. So I feel both of you will anchor your feelings. You feel at home with each other, but it's about finding that midway point, that stability, where both of you can feel comfortable to open up to that level of emotion and be vulnerable, be real with each other, be authentic and say, I love you. I want to take this journey with you. It terrifies me that I'm choosing this, but let's go for it and see what happens, okay? We also have the Moon card. So there's a real fight in this person. The fear here is about independence and settling down, because they're really highlighting the dog and the wolf for me. Wolves tend to indicate independence, still loyal, still grounded, still dependable, but independence, not setting roots down. Dogs are a bit more homely, a little bit more domesticated. So I feel like this is a real fight or flight energy between the two. And that is one of their fears. We've got the High Priestess, so they're starting to listen to their intuition and recognize that this relationship is not logical. Twin flame relationships are not logical. Love is not logical. So I feel like this person recognizes they have a psychic bond between you, and they need to open up to that level of intuition and trust their intuition. We also have Temperance card, so patience. This is a project. This one's going to be a difficult journey to transmute, but the Temperance indicates with patience, there can be an opportunity to turn things around. As you can see, you don't get a rainbow without having sun and rain. So sometimes in life, we have to experience the good times and the negative in order to create something truly special and rare. Twin flames are rare. So patience is required, but again, you've already had that patience, my beautiful Pisces. And we've got the Empress card. This is something that can blossom with hard work, nurture, and care. But it takes a long time. The Empress indicates that you and this person could have a family with each other, or if you wanted to in the future, settle down and have a family with that person. But it requires change. There is a butterfly over her third eye. So the way you both see things has to change before you can move forward, okay? I'm just going to get final cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Now, they're actually giving me a word. Now, the word is Dotty. Dotty? I think it's D-O-T-T-Y, Dotty. Okay? Now, Dotty, for me, Dotty can be a name as well, but Dotty could be like forgetful, maybe? I'm not really sure. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. It may be a nickname for you or for your person. I'm not really sure how it resonates. I always give you just what I'm getting, okay? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, so this is your card, my beautiful Pisces. Remember I said the Eight of Cups person often goes off on a journey of discovery, doesn't know where they're going, but they often stumble on the Nine of Cups. There's the Nine of Cups. So you can get a wish come true here. You can get, you can achieve your desire of a loving, warm, caring, nurturing relationship with this person should you want to, especially since we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, 3 nines. Now the Nine of Pentacles does mean in January there will be a solitary, self-sufficient energy. Okay, the Nine of Swords is a little bit of anxiety as well, but I feel like focusing on your finances, focusing on yourself is something that's going to occur in January. I do feel like your person is going to shift their focus onto the things that are meaningful. And we've got the Nine of Swords, which is the ghosts of the past. The ghosts, things, it's often false evidence appearing real. Okay, so these are things that are not real, scaring us. The swords are about the mind, the intelligence, communication, and the things that we tell ourselves. The Nine of Swords basically is to make us aware of shifting our negative self-talk so that we can be more compassionate towards ourselves and, take us away from the fear and take us from fear into possibility. It's a call to faith. So I feel like call to faith here, if you focus on yourself, focus on your own needs, I feel like you can actually turn this relationship around. This person will come seeking you. But in January, I feel that this is, I'm going to go one more. In January, I feel like this is you focusing on yourself, my beautiful Pisces, and your person is focusing on themselves. We got the Queen of Wands, confidence, focusing on building confidence, being self-assured, being feisty, that wonderful, passionate self. I feel like you're turning heads in January. Well, you turn heads most of the time, my beautiful Pisces. You're beautiful, both inside and out. But with the Queen of Wands there, this is about, being protected, luck as well. So I feel like all eyes will be on you. It's one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. So I do feel like you're going to be a very attractive potential for people looking for love. But in terms of your twin, it seems to be on a little bit of a pause. It's in a stagnant energy in January. I'm just going to see beyond January. Can you show me? The World. When this person, they got the World. So when they figured things out, learned the lesson, moved into that new phase, they mature. There we go. So this is after January, okay? So we do have that Venus retrograde right up until the 29th of January. You can feel the effects of it right up until the 1st, into the 2nd week sometimes of February, just so you're aware. But we've got the Emperor. Okay, so this person is learning and they're coming full circle. So once, because they had the World card right there, once they've moved into that cycle, they are maturing and matching a vibration where the Emperor and the Empress, male or female, not a gender specific reading, but they come into the same frequency. So I do feel like there is balance and harmony on the other side of January, but for January, I feel like it's a little bit stagnant. Okay, so I'm just going to put it like that. I'm going to pull another card just to see if, where did this come from here? I'm going to pull another card and see if you actually will get a message from your person in January. Can you show me if there is communication in January? King of Cups, there may be a loving exchange. Okay, can you show me anything else that they need to be aware of? Okay, so this is a divine union. That's what you need to be aware of. Whilst it is a project and it can be difficult, you may decide to walk away from it, but know that this has the potential to be something where it is grounded, there is love, there is commitment on the other side of the challenges, okay? We do have a king and queen. They are from different suits there, so it's about acknowledging that you may have differences, but you acknowledge the differences, okay? This is about settling down. This is about being committed to a goal or a dream, but also wanting to build a home, wanting to nest. And the King of Cups is about love, fairness, being a good listener, being non-judgmental, opening up and surrendering to love. So I do feel like both of you, if you listen to your inner wisdom, you can find that midway point to love each other fully and overcome any commitment issues. You know, a person who's got commitment issues won't always have commitment issues. You know, sometimes you hear people separating and, you know, them saying, oh, and I'm not talking about twin flame because that's very different energy. You're like, oh, they were with that person for years and they didn't want to get married or anything like that. Then they meet someone new and instantly within a year, they've married that person because they just know, or they've met their twin. Okay, so I do feel like this person could overcome commitment issues in order to connect to you on a deeper level and give the commitment or the love or the, you know, desire to settle down for a long-term relationship that you are hoping for. Okay, so I'll leave it like that. I'm just going to give you a final card before we close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? We have near future. Okay, so it says present rapid shortly, expect arrivals any day, but it's number 23, and when you reduce it, 2 plus 3 is 5, which is the number of challenge. 5 are about obstacles. So, you know, it's not too far away, but in terms of January, I feel like there's a little bit of stagnant energy between you both, and things start to move a little bit in a more positive direction in February. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We have the fairy godmother. So the fairy there giving a wish. They want on the 9 of Cups. I knew it. Have we still got that? Yeah, 9 of Cups there. So a wish will be fulfilled in this union. It may not be exactly the way that you hope for, but I feel like you'll be pleased with the outcome long term for you. But also we've got a star. It's come out with a star. So it says here, just for you. Just for you. So I feel like some healing has to occur here, but stars are aligning to bring you a wish to be fulfilled in this relationship. It may not be in January, but I feel on the other side, there's something really quite exciting in terms of a change in this relationship. So I'm going to leave it like that. One moment, please. They're just showing me well, they're showing me like an old telephone. It's red, and they're just showing me a close-up of the cord and numbers, like a phone number. It contains a couple of 8s in there because they just flashed the number past me. It's got 2 8s in there at least. But then it went away and they're just showing me. So, I mean, maybe because it was so fleeting, either this person may call you by accident, or their phone calls you by accident, or you call this person by accident. And we're like, no, I didn't mean to call this person. It's almost like a flash call where someone disconnects it immediately. So that's what I'm picking up on. So if you had your cell phone, I mean, it could be that you actually have an old style red telephone. So if that's you, again, there's something in this message for you, but I feel like either you or this person, you called each other, or one of you called the other by accident. It's not an accident, okay? It happened on purpose. Sometimes our guides get in the way in order to push us forward. So, you know, sometimes you may accidentally dial the wrong person, or the person that you really don't want them to know that you're thinking about them. It's not an accident, okay? Nothing occurs by accident. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Pisces. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, and love and light.